people who make the rules do not make the rules for the benefit of us. They make the rules for the benefit of the people who make the rules. And I knew that.
Alpha males are lone wolves. They're different from the usual crowd. They have their standards, especially when it comes to choosing women. They tend to operate on their own terms, which sometimes results in ignoring the ladies. But why does this happen? Here are some reasons why alpha males stopped making moves on females. Women these days are too vain. Women in today's world tend to care too much about their looks. They get cosmetic surgeries done, like lip injections and plastic surgeries. They think that it makes them more acceptable in society, but honestly, it just makes them all look the same. An alpha male gives more significance to their personality rather than just looks. Sure, looks play a significant role when looking for a partner, but it doesn't supersede a woman's loyalty and value. Vanity will not take them generously in the long run. When the time comes, all of us will turn old and wrinkly. It is better to have a person with a personality around than a wrinkly old woman with neither beauty nor a personality. Many women depend too much on makeup to make them look perfect. They think that following the latest trends will make them more acceptable in society. But what they often don't understand is that all the lip injections and makeup and surgeries in the world cannot give someone a good personality. Beauty is only skin deep. Ugliness seeps into the bones. The next one would be that they don't give their partners space. An alpha male thrives alone. They value their alone time. Women who are clingy, annoying, and do not value his space, he leaves. An alpha male does not need a woman. If he wants one, it would be because he sees her as someone he could share his life with, an asset to his life. When he cares about her, he will make time for her. But that doesn't mean he is constantly around her. He needs his space too. He doesn't need someone who would suffocate him, someone who would need to be around him at all times, not giving him his space. Alpha males surround themselves with people who can help them grow and be the best versions of themselves. Another reason is that a very common and one of the most annoying of traits, they're always on their phone. Social media has become the space to share your life and be social. It has pros and cons as it can become addicting and make you spend all your time on it. Alpha males appreciate quality time with their partners. Women who constantly check their phones are a major turn-off not just for alpha males, but men in general. Alpha males, when spending time with their partners, give all their attention towards their woman. But when it isn't reciprocated, it is obvious that he is better off without her. It is an extremely rude thing to do, not to mention a huge red flag to keep an eye out for. Because of this, the relationship can feel one-sided and rejected when one party constantly puts in the effort while the other doesn't. She is constantly on her phone, clicking and posting pictures on social media. Such women are better kept at a distance. Communication is key to any relationship, and when that is almost non-existent, there's no reason to continue. A woman who does not appreciate an alpha male does not value clear communication in a relationship. An alpha male deserves someone who communicates openly without lying or hiding. They show a lack of active listening, invalidate their partner's feelings, interrupt during conversations, and provide unwanted advice. They don't pay attention to their partner, often resort to vulgar language and raise voices when a conflict arises, and blame the man. A woman like this is easy to identify, and alpha males avoid this kind of woman like the plague. Additionally, they struggle with emotional intelligence and keeping their emotions in check during a conflict. A woman with poor communication also struggles with voicing what she wants. Her partner is not a mind reader, and he cannot know what goes on in her head and what she wants unless she tells him. This issue is extremely common among couples. Alpha males are direct. They are truthful and straight to the point to a fault, so they tend to avoid women who cannot communicate or contribute to the relationship. Today's society is constantly encouraging people to keep up the best of appearances. So when she does the same, she starts becoming a shell of who she really is. While beauty standards are ever changing, most women change themselves according to them. They lose weight, undergo surgeries to enhance features, and are constantly worried about how they look and society perceives them. They are pressured to look a particular way, from a tiny waist to the perfect skin. The fickle nature of the beauty standards has them changing themselves tremendously. Alpha males are only interested in women who know their worth, don't conform to societal standards, and don't change themselves to reach an ideal body type to feel validated. A woman who knows her value is comfortable in her skin will always be more attractive than someone who is always trying to change themselves according to the latest trends. Whether they are trying to alter their bodies through filters or go under the knife to catch people's attention to validate themselves, these women give all to try and fit into certain standards. Ultimately, it is all an empty shell that is left of what once was. Alpha males know that a high-value woman wouldn't put herself through all of this just to prove to people that she is a perfect and undesirable woman. No, instead she focuses on her growth, improving herself as a person and providing love and care for those around her. Alpha males who are on their road to personal growth see romantic relationships as distractions, something that would hinder them for reaching their goal. They tend to avoid being in a relationship so they can focus on their mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. During this phase, they do not require women. They reject any and every woman coming their way, as they see them as obstacles that keep them away from reaching their goals. As it was previously told, alpha males thrive in solitude. They find peace and liberation in it. Striving for growth and mastery is a hallmark of an alpha man. Since they reach their goal and desired growth, they will go out and meet a woman. It's not hard for them to find a woman attracted to them. However, it is hard to find one that fits their standards. Women are busy trying to impress rich guys. Many women out there are after wallets, not the men themselves. They wrap rich men around their little fingers and have them at their beck and call. They are generally termed gold diggers. Unfortunately, many men fall for these charms and get dumped when women get bored. These days, women even flaunt that they have sugar daddies to provide for them. While not all women are like this, there are still plenty out there who work hard to look perfect just to impress guys with money. They will go to extreme lengths just to look good. Alpha males despise women who are after money. They tend to stay away from them. They do not require women who are only with them for money and fame, and they value real connections more than superficial ones. To an extent, men like women who play hard to get, but not too much, especially alpha makes. Alpha males don't play games, and they're very direct. They are not into playing mind games and find them a huge turn-off. They'd rather not waste their time with a woman who does not value their time and effort. Most women think doing this might pique men's interest and make them seem more mysterious and attractive. However, it does quite the opposite of them. Chasing a girl too much isn't worth the effort of an alpha male. If she were the one, she wouldn't behave that way. They want men to chase them without bringing anything into the table themselves. They expect men to put all the effort into chasing them, getting into a relationship, and then carrying that relationship. Contrary to what most women think, alpha males aren't in it for the chase. If they think that they have met the right person, they are straightforward about it. Loyalty is out of the question for her. These days, most women do not value loyalty and integrity. They are ready to leave a man for another with a better bank statement, no matter how much of a douche he is. They cheat without any remorse, and they are found out. The blame is on the men. Many women do not look for love or care in a relationship, but instead focus on what they can gain from it materially. If you want to discover someone's true colors, watch how they act when money is involved. Alpha men care more about finding someone with similar interests, thoughts, and beliefs. Money can buy many material things, but it cannot buy you a genuine connection bound by love and care. That is what alpha men are looking for. They value loyalty and respect in a relationship more than anything, while most women these days go out of their way and cheat on their partners. There it is, a few out of many reasons why alpha males stopped approaching females. If you agree with these, be sure to comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the bell icon to notify you whenever a new video comes up. Until next time.